Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Jazel PACAYA, and I'm here with OLIVEIRA HEYSEN Angel. Hi, Angel.
Hello, Isis. Good evening. How are you?
Hi. I'm excited. What about you?
In this moment, I feel very tired because I was doing many exercise in the park. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, hello guys. Good evening. Today we are going to talk about pedagogy and educational sciences. Are you ready? Let's start now.
okay.
Isis, come on.
Exactly. We will show two activities based on pedagogical reports. And we're going to compare our initial hypothesis with what we learned. And after that, we're going to define pedagogy in our words. And finally, we close the podcast with a cognitive reflection.
All right, Isis, that's good. Would you like to start with the first activity you prepare, please?
Sure. Well, I worked constructivance pedagogical. For that, I designed flashcards games with images and words. Uh, the students have to match them, and I have some examples about flashcards. I show you right now.
All right.
Um, this is sorry, Angel. Can you see the example?
Ah, right. Yes.
Yes, and this is some examples about flashcards with images and words. And I have another example when
Right.
the students are and match them, and this
Oh,
activities is about they can discuss in pairs and sharing their ideas. And that is so important to way to learning.
oh, Isis. That sounds very interesting. But
Yes.
what is the pedagogical focus here about this
And
topic? Very important.
yes, the students learning actively, meaningfully, and they can to they just just not memorizing, but by reflecting and sharing their own ideas.
All right, Isis. Excellent.
Yes,
Very good.
and you,
I work with the behaviorist approach, right? I design a repetition and reformance activity. It consists when the teacher shows sentences, right? Show sentences in simple present tense, and then the student must repeat them many times, several times, right? Each correct
yeah.
answer receives 1 point or 1 star as positive performance. Yeah.
Yes, so the goals the students is learning through practice and stimulus, right?
Yeah, it is exactly. Learning is achieved through constant repetition and reinforcement. Yes.
Hmm. Oh, and do you remember what we thought about pedagogy in the first class?
Yeah, honestly, I remember, or we believe it was simply teaching, really.
Yes, but later we discovered it's much more. It includes principles, approaches that make teaching much better.
Yes, that's why we rewrote our hypothesis, right? And now we believe pedagogy isn't about teaching, but also about planning, reflecting, guiding learning. Yes.
Yes, and in your own words, what does mean pedagogy to you?
Well, in my case, for me, pedagogy, I would say it's the set strategies, principle we use to guide student learning.
Yes, well, I consider as a art and science of teaching because it combines creativity and theory.
What would be different with the educational sciences?
Well, pedagogy focus more on classroom practice, while educational science uh, study education from a broader and more theoretical perspective.
A good example of a pedagogy is principle is active student participation. The participation is the most important. I consider it.
Yes, like students work in group, solving problems instead of listening to the teacher. And that's make them active participants in their own learning.
Okay, sis. Now, reflecting a bit, what did you learn?
Well, I learned that pedagogy it's not only about teaching, but about applying approaches in thinking about how students learn best. And what about you?
In my case, I learned different points very important. Number one, by designing activity and sharing activities with you, right? It helped me see uh, how the theory can be applied in a concrete way.
Yes, well, for me, the most useful part was realizing that learning can be more dynamic if applying the right pedagogical principles.
Yes. And what's really important is that we will use this knowledge in the future. Yeah, in the future. For example, we plan our uh teaching
Classes.
classes.
Yes,
Yes.
of course. Well, in conclusion, I want to say this work helps us understand better what is pedagogy and educational science and what is the difference between and how to apply in our classes, how to say in the future now. And
Yes, Isis. We hope it also helps you reflect on your own teacher practices.
yes, well, uh, podcast is over, I think. And thank you for listening. Thank you for staying here with us. And see you next episode.
All right, Isis. Thank you so much for your time and see you the next other opportunity. Take care. Bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Good night. Good.